Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Help Coin Your Property to Your Crypto Cleanup. I'm Ripple Van Winkle, and I'm your boss. I hope everyone is having a great morning. I know I got up and went to get the dog for our installation move. I took him for his morning walk and let him do his job. It is chilly outside. This morning in beautiful Southwest Florida, it turned into 49 stages. I have no idea what's going on. It can't be that cold right now. I had to look for sweatpants and ended up with a jacket. Get cozy by bringing a few socks, a hat, and gloves for cold weather. I do not remember the last time it was 40 degrees outside. This show is completely crazy. We were given a lot to look over. Yes, we do. And that's a good part. We talked to me about the markets. We're talking about XRP right now, when it looks like it will start its next step up. I don't have to do it or jinx it. However, it really does look like it. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and the reason it's not ahead of the curve. It's exciting to see that bloomers are starting to push up and a lot of other alts who have been slow to move. We'll look into Stella, what they were told was going to happen. Sandy Young leaves $17.27 worth of Ripple on top of XRP. Without further ado, please sit down and relax. Let's get right to it. $95 and Bitcoin $158,000 is currently down 90% in the last 24 hours, with Ethereum worth $3,615. Is currently up 7.7% XRP after a bit of a downward correction, you can call it, the day before we were given all the way down to about $2.53. This morning there was a nice bounce back and the price is now up at $2.83. Sincerely, I don't think it will stop that look. If we see a rise here and this keeps up and we break through the $3 mark, it might not be possible to stop it. It will ruin everything. Your goal is at an all-time high for XRP. There's a good chance that the push-up will cost around $3. This is a great and interesting case for people who own XRP. Let's keep the bullish trend going. Let's keep sending this thing to the crazy moon. The total value of all cryptocurrencies on the market is still $3.05 trillion. That could be very exciting because we aren't seeing any new money coming in right now. We're seeing a flow of cash, and on top of that, a few key alts are making good gains. It keeps erupting in Kano. It's gone up more than 20% in the past 24 hours. Chainlink really took off. It's up 25%, Polkadot 20%, HBAR RIP 36 cents parents. That's a 7x on the call. I yelled at the live video on YouTube. It's great to see that people have made a lot of money off of my HBAR name, but I still haven't broken out yet. What part do we want to look at? ICP is also going up on the side of Algeria. In other words, we want to see a beautiful bull market. 100%. This is the right time of year for all season now, because please remember that Bitcoin will still move and money will then move from Bitcoin to all cash. I'm staying here tonight. My name is Brandon Keith, and I'm here to talk about charts. In order to answer all three questions about price predictions, we're going to look at events in more than one market, since this market is a little different from the others. Even though Bitcoin hasn't really broken out yet, those altcoins are seeing a huge rise. Are you not following my NFT website, Lux and Safeties? If not, please do me a favor and start following it again. As you can see, we're building up the social media page because we want to get TL and mention on its next alternative. If tweets start to show up, they usually come once a day. Please like, share, and leave a comment. It might be as simple as TL and Past Moon, or it might be like TL and everything else. You could also just write XRP because comments and conversations when the exchanges look at the account. That's the thing they want to find. You can see that this one was sent out yesterday, got 245 retweets and 188 likes. Please retweet it myself. 7,000 people have seen it and 47 have said something about it. As soon as the Ripple escrow comes out at the beginning of the month, the haters start talking about how Ripple is selling XRP. This is the kind of noise we need to make credible crypto touch base on the Ripple escrow. It's taking place. What else? Every month, it's the same tune and dance. It's been going on for 7 years. Trustworthy Crypto says, no, it's not kind. It makes sense to use the example of the 1 billion XRP that was released from lockup 3 days ago. The day before, 770 million was locked for another 5 years. People on this stage need to stop commenting on things. There's no way they could have known that Ripple releases 1 billion tokens every month in just 5 minutes. The sell-off on you. The story has been debunked so many times that anyone still spreading it must be doing it for attention or is willfully stupid. You're exactly right, and a lot of those Bitcoin maxes are now appearing. XRP is being tossed around. The way they talk about it makes it clear that they have no idea what's going on backstage. We should just say what it is. People are being asked to get involved. That's it. They want to drive you crazy. They're trying to get people to interact with them and make us XRP users afraid. We've been here a little too long, I guess. We know how this works, and you should too. The day before, Craig put out his map. He says that the XRP picture looks really good. He is going to say that you should look at the whole set of price records instead of just zooming in on the last few consolidations to fit a few by no means stopping the unload story. It takes some time to digest a 110% circulate up, and that's been going on for 7 years. The next leg has now begun. There are miles. His next leg goal is around $3. The next RP was this morning, and he went from healing from $263 to having a standing position at $281 right now. Hold it down and push. Let us keep the good times going. Let's get this part to cost more than $3 first. Let's take a look at the all-time high for 2017. Then we can talk about XRP and start the charge finding process. These are fun and exciting times. I'm going to tell you now, I can't sleep because of it. I only want to look at the rate. That's all I want to do. I want to make my phone new again. Check out the price. It was my advice. If this happened, you'd need to have those little cell phone chargers on hand because your battery would die very quickly. Stella, what's going on with them? The Stella XLM price stops moving above support after a 4.9% rise. This news comes to you from the Crypto Minute Calm. It says that Stella XLM XLM RSI is now down 55% from 64% and is currently sitting at those levels. The RSI stayed above 70 just one day before, on November 24th. Noting that XLM's price reached its highest point during a period of overbought conditions in 2021, which showed strong buying momentum before the recent drop. The RSI, or Relative Strength Index, checks how fast and how much rates are changing. RSI numbers above 70 can help you figure out if an asset is overbought or oversold. Usually mean situations where prices are too high and there is a chance of a slowdown. Values below 30 mean situations where prices are too low and there is a chance of a rate healing. The text then says that Stella's HM Cloud chart shows charge activity currently located near the cloud, indicating a capability check of help, which isn't a bad thing. Help make sure that these are your real help level helplines, and then sent them up. We were still given help while sitting around 50 cents. Well, it looks like it will be tried, and then we'll be able to see a corrective movement. I'm pushing for 70 cents in December, and there are two tough spots to get through for XLM, 53 cents and then 56 cents. Let me ask Sunny Young, who used to be the managing director of Ripple EU for CryptoWire. She loved Wave. She's going to end things. It's a fintech DLT price fix for bank money. It is also known as a charge operator for the Bank of England. It's backed by some pretty big names in business. BNP Paribas, BNY, DTC, CGS, Santana, Goldman Sachs, others like State Street, UBS, and others. People who work for Ripples probably know those names because they did a lot of business with them. But remember this sentence that came out. Let's even fix a date on this. This is an old post. Although they don't have a date, they have changed their minds and are now trying to use an agreement called the USCS.